So I spent some time on YouTube trying to find official content that would be fun to watch, and I decided to fuck that actually, and we're gonna watch this.
What?
I'm not gonna speak too soon. Yes! Yeah! Yes,
Have you seen it?
I'm so glad the next video is what I was gonna yes! Oh god.
I'm gonna be honest, Gonna Go Far Kid still slaps real hard.
It's a good
It
song.
does. But
It's a good song.
Because Rook has good taste, this is the John Arbuckle dance fucker dance.
Yes.
This video is still so good.
It's so good.
How is he not literally stepping on his feet?
Yeah.
oh, it's edited in beat.
Oh,
It's so
good. Oh god, really good.
Oh. I hate that this just makes me want to listen to The Offspring, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's just, like, where I am
actually,
now.
yeah. In trying to find videos last night, I actually watched the full clip that John Danzig is from, which I had never seen before. And I didn't know the context was that he's on a date, and he asks his date to dance, and then he just completely throws her away just to dance for himself, and also boots everybody else off the dance floor.
No, dance fucker dance.
To quote-unquote revive the 80s, but, like, later everybody's like, get the fuck off the dance floor, you idiot. And he's like, oh man, they make a good dance 40 years ago, and they completely get rid of it, or whatever the hell. And Garfield's like, yeah.
Yeah, because it was bad.
Oh, sounds like Garfield.
Sounds like
Sounds
Garfield.
like just like Garf.
Just like Garf.
Just like Garf. Welcome to Wikiboys, the podcast where three friends explore the wonderful world of fandom Wikipedia pages. I'm your host, Rook, and I use they, them pronouns.
I'm your other host, Alex. I use he, him pronouns.
And I am Aster. I use she and they pronouns.
And this week, we're going to be looking at the Garfield wiki. I don't know what it's going to end up being like.
We're doing Garfield because we're uploading this in January, the Monday of the year.
Here, Aster, this one's for you, buddy.
Oh, and I guess an audio warning real quick. I recently got Kitty, very thematically appropriate,
Yeah.
and I don't know what he's going to do while I'm recording, so he's going to just have a good time.
I may also just put out an audio warning that my dog is in a fucking mood today, so if you hear some really furious barking from a distance, she's fine. She's just really mad she can't play basketball with my brother's friends. I know it sounds like she's in incredible distress, but it's that she can see the boys playing basketball from our from a window by the garage, and that pisses her off a lot. So she's fine. Don't come at me.
Alright. Does anybody have mileage with fucking Garfield?
I mean, I guess the sort of mileage that, like, I think your average person has, which is, like...
You just have by existing in the world.
Right, like, I read some of the comics and, like, I think because, like, when I was at my grandparents' house in the summer, they would get, like, the Sunday funnies and stuff, and I think I saw a couple of those terrible live-action movies, and maybe...
Oh god, I did see one of the live-action movies.
Maybe, like, an episode or two of, like, the more recent CG animated show?
God.
There's one of those?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Garfield has so many fucking cartoons. I know I did watch... I have the memory of watching some of the, what I assume is the original cartoon, like the old 2D one, but I don't really know.
Yeah. It could just
I have this ghost of a memory of watching Garfield, but, like, it doesn't exist
that you've
in my
watched
brain.
the Dance Fucker Dance AMV so much that it's just...
No, I never actually saw that AMV until last night.
Really?
I've only seen gifs of John dancing.
You'd never seen the Dance Fucker Dance AMV?
No.
Oh my god, Oh,
Yeah.
Wikiboys brings us so many gifts.
Yeah, but anyway, here's Garfield's page.
Oh,
I don't know how much of the wiki will really explore because, as I said before we started recording, I only have a few pages picked out, and they're all really the main cast because they're all so fucking long. Because Garfield's really long.
yeah.
Garfield is immortal. But yeah, if you open up his thing, you will see that his page has 7 tabs
Holy shit.
of extra
Hey,
information.
Hey, alter egos?
Alter egos.
Don't look at that yet.
Oh, okay, sorry, I won't.
Alright, so, I don't know where the hell I should start with this.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fucking just grab the reins here for a second.
Go ahead.
Because
It's a good page to just look at.
I just like his little, like, stat block is what I'll call it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
stat block is amazing.
It's so big.
So, first of all, I very much forgot that Bill Murray voiced him in the Garfield live-action movies.
Oh, yes.
And also, I love that he has Alpo cat food commercial as a credit. Even though it's pretty well shown that he really only likes lasagna. And also, it just tickles me that he's voiced by Frank Welker now. So, also his personality stat block is a lot.
It's very long.
I'm just
This
gonna
cat has
read
more
it.
personality traits than I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Arrogant, caring, clever, cynical, egotistical, funny, grumpy.
He's not caring.
Yeah, he's not. Grumpy, lazy, loafer, loving, pessimistic, proud,
No.
sarcastic, sharp-tongued, smart aleck. I feel like there's about 4 4 comic strips, full stop, where he is like, oh, I care about John, and that's it. The other 99.9% of the time
He doesn't give a shit about John.
look at this fucking idiot.
I think literally on his page or John's page, Garfield's mentioned as being a bully to him or some shit.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good.
Something like that. I love this section of Garfield for romances.
Yes,
the
I was
romance
just
is
looking
awesome.
at that.
Arlene, since 1980. Penelope Pussycat, only in Garfield and Friends. Lorelei, only in Garfield and Friends. Gwendolyn, only in Garfield and Friends. And Mai Tai, only in Garfield in Paradise.
Why was he
I
getting
love his
so
enemies
much tail in
section.
Garfield and Friends? What the fuck?
Yeah. Especially since Arlene seems to be his main squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the enemies section. Enemies, spiders, flies, Miss Feeney, Herman Post, dogs, plants, fish, birds until the Garfield show, bathroom skills, Mondays, normal, rivals / mostly, and Binky the Clown.
Mondays.
Enemies.
Enemies.
Also, he has a food section. Dislikes raisins, dislikes health food, wax food, John's meatloaf, mice, spinach, John's soup, anchovies pizza, likes everything else.
God, really good. Wait,
Really good.
oh my god, hold on. Hey, can I read Garfield's physical appearance?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and just look at this page because the whole thing is pretty good.
Oh god, holy shit. Wait, this is all really good. Over the years, Garfield's appearance has changed greatly. Blah blah. Over time, Garfield started to get smaller and less morbidly obese. Oh, this is also really good because I don't think I ever really thought about how much Garfield's design has changed.
Yeah.
But I have to say something about just this picture that they have. I'm gonna drop a hot Garfield opinion here. I do think the 1980 version is the best.
He is, I agree!
He looks
1980 Garf is the best Garf!
yeah.
1980s
he looks,
Garfield is shaped like a friend.
yeah, he's shaped like a friend, and he doesn't have these huge smug asshole eyes, and
Yeah.
still mostly resembles.
1978 is just a cat that ate a bee.
Yeah.
1980 is Garfield. 1990 is Bubsy, and then 2000 is Bubsy again.
Bubsy,
But somehow more of an asshole.
Bubsy 2.
So,
Okay. I want to, before we dive completely into the wiki, I want to say that apparently there is a Discord. A Discord for this wiki, and there are 60 members online currently.
Most wikis do have Discords.
They do. There's a lot of users in this.
Yeah.
I want to see exactly how many. There are 224 members in
Did you
Garfield
join it?
Wiki chat.
Hey,
Did you join it?
hey,
I
this
did
is
not join it.
I'm looking at all of these just the online members just for who are online.
Yeah.
Garfield Fuel Sasuke. lasagna.
Garfikong.
Also, in all caps, Phoenix Wright for Smash.
Phoenix right for Smash. My nickname in our hell chat is Pearl Faye for Smash. I'm vibing.
Spiky, but not too spiky, baby, with, I believe, a Pyukumuku as their icon.
Yeah, that's a Pikamuku.
Really good.
Really good. Also, Tatsumaki's in here. Alright.
Oh, real good. Oh.
I want to read the list of common elements in a Garfield comic, and it's very fucking long.
Oh, really good. Oh, God, it is!
Common elements of a Garfield comic. Garfield sitting on the couch, watching TV. Garfield making fun of John and or Odie. Garfield swatting, spider, S. John complaining about Garfield's refusal to chase mice. Garfield harassing the neighbors, and John getting calls about it. Garfield eating ferns, either John's or Miss Feeney's. Garfield performing on the fence. John asking a girl out on a date, and Garfield making a witty comment. Garfield insulting or making snarky, witty, sarcastic, and sometimes downright mean comments about John's flaws. Garfield hating Mondays. I don't know why that one's not number one. Garfield kicking or pushing Odie off the table. Garfield dating Arlene. Nermal being a nuisance to Garfield and being mailed to Abu Dhabi. Garfield pulling pranks on Herman Post. Garfield sleeping. Sleeping is in all caps. Or not all caps, excuse me, capital S. Garfield capital S sleeping. Garfield and Oldie doing Ask a Dog. I don't know what that is.
There's
I've
no,
never...
Birthday and age-related nightmares on the days before Garfield's birthday.
Oh.
Garfield being sent to the nurse for being overweight. Diets. Garfield trying to cheat on his diets. Garfield trying to fool RX2, the talking scale. Exaggerated signs that Garfield needs to go on a diet, such as the house sinking in or the floors becoming wavy or bouncy in one comic. Garfield throwing Normal through the door. Garfield and his coffee addiction. Garfield shedding. Garfield complaining about Mondays. John or Garfield being on the news. Garfield taunting the neighborhood dogs. Garfield and or John ordering a pizza. Garfield eating birds, or at least trying to. Garfield getting stuck in the blinds. Garfield clawing furniture or curtains. That's all you need to make a Garfield comic, baby.
I feel like I could algorithmically generate a Garfield comic just based on this one page.
I think you can, particularly with the repeatedly used words, I really want to just kind of comb through this. I hate Mondays. Famously, Mondays seem to hate Garfield even more than he hates them.
Oh, are you looking at the quotes page?
Yes, his repeatedly used words. Well, Garfield does not have
I love that it's not quotes. I love that it's not catchphrases. It's repeatedly used words.
Yeah.
Because, while Garfield does not have any catchphrases, he has some certain words or phrases that he says on several occasions. You know.
That's a catchphrase.
Which I would argue is we're bachelors, baby. A phrase Garfield started saying when John would be lazy about things like cleaning. Feed me, said when he wants to be fed. This is actually the second thing he said on his very first comic strip.
I love this fucking...
Here's my favorite. Pizza. Veto.
Yep.
No anchovies. Lasagna.
Oh, Garfield's classic phrase. No anchovies.
Eat your heart out. Blank. I'm not overweight. I'm under tall. The plot thickens when something funny happens with John, such as showing a scar to a police officer when he thought he was showing it to a nurse, or Odie, such as being yelled at by John for supposedly trying to eat the last green jelly bean. God,
It's so fucking specific.
it's so funny.
Also, if you scroll down some, he has a much more in-depth likes and dislikes section.
Oh, likes, mailing normal to Abu Dhabi. Oh, God. Binky the Clown, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Dislikes.
Causing John and his neighbor's misery.
Dislikes. People who know that he hates Mondays.
I don't understand that.
Dislikes. February. Sporadically in the 80s.
Sporadically in the 80s. He was having a real bad February in the 80s.
Yeah.
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk?
Folding chairs. Leg cramps. Chores. What chores does a cat get? Oh, I guess chasing mice.
Yeah, it seems to be the one thing he does and he's not. Birthdays. Quote, it's really the aging that curdles my cheese. I'm gonna start saying that.
That really curdles my cheese.
It's really, it's really curdles my cheese. Dogs, except Odie. Aww.
Aw.
I want to read his trivia section.
Read his trivia section.
It's actually shorter than you would expect.
Yeah.
It has 4 bullet points. According to Jim Davis in a Denver Comic Con interview, Jack Nicholson was considered the role to play Garfield in the 2004 live-action film. The comic strip from May 17, 1999, references that Garfield may have killed something. That's cryptic.
We're gonna have to look into that.
I'm opening that page. We're coming back to it.
Yeah. In the April 25, 1983 strip, it is revealed that Garfield's favorite movie is Old Yeller. Garfield is said to weigh 5 pounds and 6 ounces at birth, which was the actual birth weight of Jim Davis's son, James. Garfield's birth weight was supposedly from his ego, as said in Garfield's Guide to Everything.
God. Okay, everybody, let's go to the comic strip that implies that Garfield may have killed something. Which is just Garfield's grinning. Okay, what's the grin for? You did something, didn't you? Was there any property damage or loss of life? Define life. Garfield killed somebody.
Yeah.
Garfield may have killed somebody.
Garfield fucking killed a man.
Yeah.
Actually, if we want to jump right into it, one part of my favorite Garfield trivia. Do you guys know anything about Lyman?
Huh?
What?
About Lyman?
Oh! Yes!
About this man?
In the video game, right?
Yeah? I'm gonna read it.
Yeah!
Let me go find it. Actually, let me find the section of his page where it starts. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna read all of this. You guys can feel free to interject. Yeah, that comment is really good.
There's comments?
There's a lot of comments, and there's one person specifically who's a real buzzkill.
Oh, God, that's
Anyway, I'm going to read this part of Lyman's page. According to Davis, Lyman's original purpose was to be someone who John could actually talk to and express their ideas, a role gradually taken over by Garfield himself. Once Lyman was no longer needed for that purpose, he was removed without explanation. Jim Davis has jokingly given explanations about Lyman's sudden disappearance and long absence from the strip. Examples include, "Don't look in John's basement," and "He joined the Peace Corps and was never heard from again." In the web game Scary Scavenger Hunt, he is shown chained onto the wall in the basement of a haunted mansion. In Scary Scavenger Hunt 2, his head is found inside the kitchen oven. Also, on the official Garfield website, he was shown working behind the counter in a former edition of the Book Nook section. So in the video games, Lyman's fucking dead.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's my favorite piece of Garfield trivia.
Oh my God.
Also, I learned that in the Garfield show, which I think might be one of the more recent ones. I say having the wiki in front of me, and I could just check. Which one is the Garfield show?
I believe it's the 3D.
Oh, it's the 2008 one. But he comes back in a 4-part episode series called Long Last Lyman, where Lyman was a wild animal photographer, a wildlife photographer, and he went to Australia to go find a cryptid or something like that. And then he just disappeared and was never heard from again. Oh. So John and Garfield were like, we should go find him, because they think he's a prisoner of the cryptid.
Okay.
That's a logical thing to assume.
And then they find out that Lyman has actually been just living off the grid in Australia, dressed up as this cryptid. And even though, he's like, oh, I failed to find it because it wasn't real, so I've dressed up as it.
So I became it.
even though his secret come out, he just decides to stay in the wilderness of Australia to protect the wildlife and never return to society.
You know, this man's living the ideal life, honestly.
Yeah.
I also...
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Garfield facts.
I'm gonna read some of his trivia.
Yeah. It's really good.
In the book, 20 Years and Still Kicking, Garfield's 20th Anniversary Collection, one of the sections is named Top 10 Explanations for Lyman's Disappearance and includes: left strip to pursue dream of Olympic figure skating gold. Joined CIA working undercover in Russian comics. Had lunch with Jimmy Hoffa and then... implying that Lyman was killed by the mob.
Yeah.
Took role as Elaine on Taxi. Hit on Blondie and Kathy. Editors complained. Davis fired him. Disfigured in drawing accident, which is a big move.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Moved to San Francisco. Opted for career in hotel and hotel management. Ballooned to 270 pounds. Wouldn't fit in cartoon panels. Number one. Don't look in John's
basement. It's so funny.
It's my favorite is like some of these are like kind of like tongue in cheek, like, oh, I hit on Blondie and Kathy, like disfigured in a drawing accident. Some of them are like my favorite one, genuinely up and down, is opted for career in hotel/hotel management.
Yeah.
It's so mundane. Like, oh, he's gonna go figure skate. He joined the CIA. He had lunch with Jimmy Hoffa. Like, those are all crazy. But I like that, like, he could just say opted for a career in hotel and hotel management, and that could just be like a real explanation.
Also, my favorite Lyman trivia point. He's appeared 69 times in the comics.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, baby. Yeah. It's the sex number.
It's the weed number.
It's not.
Hey, so anybody, look at this.
Oh, I wish you hadn't.
Garzuka?
Bazooka.
Gamma radiated hairballs, huh?
I'm just going to read the first part of this so we know what we're looking at here. Garzuka, voiced by Frank Welker, is the leader of the superhero team Pet Force. His powers are gamma-radiated hairballs, superhuman strength, and razor-sharp claws in his right hand that can rend solid steel. While the original Garzuka was heroic and a born leader, the Garzuka created from Garfield is lazy and gluttonous, though he still focuses on the task at hand.
It's Garfield but buff and wearing a superhero costume.
This is a Garfield monstrosity, first of all.
Yeah, it's like if the Garfield monstrosity was mixed with a off-color Star Platinum.
Fuck off. I do like that it specifically notes that there are claws on his right hand.
Yeah,
nothing
he
about his
doesn't have
left.
shit on his left hand.
Nothing
right?
about his left hand.
Alex, I want you to know I'm going to be thinking about off-color Star Platinum for about 1,000 years.
Why are you telling Alex that? That was my fault.
Oh, God. My brain isn't working. Everybody, I had an 18-hour day yesterday, so I'm just real tired still.
Yeah, you were busy being a fucking nerd.
Please. Specifically a weeb. Call me out. Call me out for my true sins. But yeah.
Speak the
also,
crime.
I can't stop looking at this picture of Garzuka because
Yeah.
he has been 3D rendered with such an incredibly uncomfortable attention to musculature detail.
I don't like it.
I hate it.
I cannot stop looking at his legs.
I don't.
They're fucking
like.
rippling.
I don't like that he has the implication of a bulge.
Yeah.
I
don't like it.
Not enjoying his pizzone.
It's
Not enjoying his pizzone.
It's rendered.
Yeah.
It has light physics.
Somebody sat down and modeled his bulge.
His legs are also ripped, but they're also still weirdly thin.
Hey, everybody,
Like, he's not thick.
come with me and read the 2 comments on this page.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Should have been an endgame, SMH. Response: good sir, this is a serious wiki. Please leave and make jokes somewhere else.
There's so much, like, so many people are like, no fun allowed on the Garfield wiki, and it's so weird.
Which is particularly weird, like, if it was, like, oh, okay, no fun on the...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, a serious... Like, no fun on the JoJo wiki. Like, JoJo's goofy, but, like, there are a lot of serious elements. Certainly more goofy than, like, literally a fucking...
I mean, but JoJo is memed to hell.
Well, right.
And Garfield is also memed to hell, but the people managing this wiki are like, no, he's not a meme. He's not a meme. He's not funny. It's Garfield. He's serious.
But here's, like, the difference for, like, JoJo, or I literally... I can't think of, like, another comparable, like, thing. But anything that is serious but gets, like, memed on... Garfield is literally a comic strip. He is literally designed to be funny. Like, I don't get why they're like, no, well, he's designed to be funny.
Designed to be funny is a very big distinction from is funny.
I think
one comic. You are eating us out of house and home, Garfield, which is riffing on that popular meme, if you remember. And one person replies, "It's Garfield, not Garmfield." And then the reply under that is, "It's the meme, TJ," but I think you are right.
Oh my god.
I think you are right.
It's like... I can't get over the amount of, like, straight up and down buzzkills on the comment section of this website.
Also, can I just say, if you guys, body horror warning, maybe? Yeah, body horror warning. If you guys go to the front, for the front of the Garfield page, scroll down and see how fucking weird it is that they have no jokes allowed.
Wait, so Garfield's page...
No, on the main page of the Garfield wiki. Oh. And just scroll down until you see the body horror.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
So that is a reference to a fake Game Boy game that's not a Game Boy game and is instead just a series of animations, which is on YouTube. I haven't watched it because I didn't want to, because it looks fucking horrifying.
Hey, what is
But
this?
It's literally like a Garfield horror animation thing.
What?
And it's so... I don't get why that's like an affiliate. But the thing is no... It's like, what? Wait, this person has their own wiki? Okay, hang on.
Oh, God.
See, like, body horror warning again on the thing.
Oh, I see. I didn't... Oh, God. Okay. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Cutscenes from an alternate reality Garfield horror game on an alternate reality Game Boy.
Hey, what? Hey. What?
Like, I don't get it. Why is this an affiliate to the official Garfield wiki?
I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so I don't know how to give warning for this. Like, typical shitty horror game themes, like asylums and violence and stuff like that. Plot: a mental asylum A mental asylum patient named Lyman is banging on his door, asking if there is anyone there. He says he's seen it, presumably Garfield, and we see the drawings and writings of Garfield on his wall. 2 weeks later, John Arbuckle's dog, Odie, is standing behind a window before he is killed by a parasite-infected version of Garfield. John Arbuckle is hiding behind a television as a massive, horrifying version of his pet cat, Garfield, walks into the room. John is sweating profusely and is detected by the Beast, who assures John that he can smell him. Then, Garfield is seen holding John, who is close to death, and tells the latter that he needs lasagna. Afterwards, John is sweating copiously and standing behind a wall. Garfield is climbing on the wall. He reaches the ground and unknowingly stands next to where John is. Garfield then asks for lasagna. Garfield's girlfriend, Liz, is seen... Wait. Liz isn't Garfield's girlfriend. Liz is John's girlfriend.
Liz is a human woman.
Seen standing outside of John's house, saying that John was supposed to be there. Garfield then pops out of a bush and kills Liz. Later, John is ordered by government agent Nermal to retrieve a blood sample of the monster. A message, only visible to the viewer, appears. It says, "Something is coming." John cocks his shotgun and aims at Garfield. He manages to land a shot on his right eye. I'm not going to keep reading this, but, like, that's an affiliate for the wiki.
That is no fun allowed.
No fun allowed.
I cannot handle this.
What the fuck?
I can't.
Hang on, I just read ahead a bit. Gross Garfield manages to store John inside of him and tells John that he completes him and that he will keep him safe as he sprouts wings and flies away.
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay.
Anyway, Garfield's Psychological Horror is an affiliate to the Wiki where you're not allowed to make jokes on Garfield's page. If anyone from the Wiki happens to find this episode, lighten up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know where to go now. I guess we'll look at John.
We can talk about John. Let's talk about John now.
John Arbuckle. His page is also kind of similar to Garfield's. Except he only has 5 tabs on his page instead of 7.
Oh, what a shame. Oh god.
Are you dying?
Oh, I just swallowed iced tea the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Alright. That wasn't me reacting to anything, I just fucked up.
So, John has a middle name, and it's Quentin.
Yep.
Huh.
His personality is also long as hell.
His personality just keeps fucking going.
Personality. Caring. Cheap at times. Clever at times. Clumsy. Dorky. Easygoing. Geeky. Gullible. Hapless. Hopeless. Immature. Loser. Loving. Loyal. Naive. Nerdy. Nice. Optimistic. Pushover. Strict. Stupid at times. Spiteful at times. Wimpy.
I think this is just the entire, like, span of human emotion.
Oh god, I forgot how big his family is.
Oh god. Hey. What?
Did you look at the pets section?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Huh?
I don't know.
Also, Liz is a doctor. I forgot.
Yeah, she's a doctor.
Liz has a medical
Pets.
degree.
Yeah.
thought she was a
Pets.
vet.
Garfield, Odie, Scraps, deceased. Henry, deceased. Herbie, deceased. Fish, all deceased. Canaries, all deceased.
Yeah, Liz
Why is this
Garfield's
man
vet.
allowed to have pets?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I don't know anything about
John
Garfield.
seems to only be capable of keeping the pets alive that aren't normal. And they are immortal comic book characters.
Yeah. If they physically cannot be killed, then he won't kill them.
Oh, Liz is John's boyfriend in the comics, but his fiance in live action.
Ooh.
I love for how, like, all the characters have, like, a palettes section, but John and Liz only have palettes for their hair.
Yeah. Like,
Whereas
I
Garfield
guess-
had, like, his whole shit.
I guess in all fairness, technically the cats only have palettes for their hair, too.
true.
No, Garfield had one for his nose, which is pink.
Dang it!
Gotcha.
Thought I was gonna get it. No!
I love John's likes section. Likes, cartooning, cooking, baking, women, polka, Sudoku puzzles, dating, terrible costumes, games, calling Garfield fat, putting Garfield on a diet, plants, taking Garfield to the vet, Liz, training Garfield to eat mice. I don't know if he really likes calling Garfield fat and putting him on a diet, because that is his ownership as a pet owner. That's his responsibility.
Yeah.
To make sure his cat is not morbidly obese.
I mean, it seems like it worked.
Oh, also his expanded like section. One of them is ordering Garfield to do chores and to not touch food he is not supposed to eat. Garfield wrote this.
Yeah. Honestly, it sounds like any cat wrote it. Threatening Garfield whenever he does it. Like, it really sounds like a smear campaign by a very angry cat.
Right?
Which is really funny.
Also, one of his likes is giving Garfield lasagna. I don't know if he really likes it, considering Garfield keeps trying to eat him out of the house and home.
Yeah. Also, have we talked about why he likes lasagna so much?
No. I couldn't find a reason.
Oh, well.
Maybe I didn't look hard enough.
In his biology, his early life, he was born in the kitchen of Mama Leone's Italian restaurant.
Oh, right, that was his lore, I forgot.
And
He's
loved lasagna since the day he was born. And it has
Aster, what
always
did you
been his-
link?
Oh, yeah, I was looking at John Arbuckle's relatives, and he has a pirate ancestor, Long John Arbuckle.
God.
I just want to read the entirety of Long John Arbuckle real quick.
It's very short.
Ahead.
Go for it.
It is very short and it is worth it. Long John Arbuckle was John Arbuckle's ancestor during the American Revolution. Between the 2 centuries of the Revolution and his descendants' arrival to Yorktown, Virginia, the locals believed he was a traitor for his most famous act, the theft of important maps when he captured the warship Endeavour at the mouth of the Potomac River. In truth, he was a spy for General Washington during the later days as a surveyor. When he faced the Endeavour, she had been captured by the British and the maps were in fact forgeries. It, along with his letter of commendation, would not be discovered until Odie drooled on Long John's diary, exposing the writing made in invisible ink.
What the hell?
Garfield found a letter that had been hidden inside Long John's cat dish, which had a false bottom. With this discovery of the letter, Long John's legacy was redeemed with the opening of a museum dedicated to him.
God.
I also want to read the caption on some of these images. Redcoats beware, Long John is aware. And Father Washington bestows Long John with a letter with accommodation letter.
I'm gonna be thinking about Redcoats beware, Long John is aware until I die.
Yeah. I want to read this one line from John's page, simply because I need you both to understand the horror I just went through with the implication of this fictional book. Every year at Christmas time, he and Doc Boy, which is his brother, still enjoy being read Binky, the Clown Who Saved Christmas by their father.
Yeah.
Binky, the Clown Who Saved Christmas.
Their father fucking hates them.
Yeah. His family sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I think he and his brother, well, I don't know if John hates him, but his brother hates him and just thinks he's an idiot city boy because the rest of his family are all farmers, but he, like, got out.
Oh, God.
Actually, what even is his occupation?
I think he's a cartoonist.
He's a cartoonist. He used to be a disc jockey, and he also used to be a dog catcher.
Interesting. I do want to read this one sentence because we're talking about his musical escapades. John is also considered to have bad taste in music. Despite the genre being, quote, dead, he still likes to dance to disco music. He is also quite fond of polka and accordion music. Despite playing for years, John has proven himself to be a terrible accordion player. He is bad at singing, often getting his He is bad at singing, often getting his mouth forced and sealed closed by others, especially when caroling around Christmas time.
John's trivia page is really big, so much so that it has its own separate tab.
Oh. Anyway, John's life sucks.
Yeah.
John is 6 feet tall. I don't like that. He's too big.
Oh, God.
I didn't know he was supposed to be that large.
Oh, God.
John is 37-year-old in Garfield the movie. On the 23rd of December in 1980, John mentions to Garfield that he's 29. In the Garfield show, John is described as 22. However, in Furry Tales, John is supposed to be 20 going on 21. He keeps de-aging.
Oh, God. The Curious Case of John Arbuckle.
What?
Hey, no, we need to talk about the one underneath. John's neighbor had a dog when John was a child named Scraps, who chased a stick into a thresher. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Real fucked up.
It's no good.
Yes, I'm so glad this trivia section mentions Garfield.
Are you looking at it?
Garfield minus Garfield? Yes!
Garfield minus Garfield is so fucking good.
Oh my god! G minus G is literally the best comic in existence.
I love that Jim Davis likes it.
That's really good. I didn't know that, actually.
I knew he liked it, but I didn't know that he also contributes to it.
Really good!
That's so good! John took his mother to his high school prom. Another year he went with his friend Weezer. Who names their kid Weezer?
I keep forgetting that he has a friend named Weezer.
Wait, I wonder if Weezer has a page. Again, I didn't, extensively explore the wiki because it's too much. Yep. Okay, it was a nickname. Here he is. He has a nothing page.
John was his date to the prom.
Wait a minute.
This guy looks way too fucking old to have been in the same grade.
Yeah.
Maybe he just aged like milk.
Yeah, I think he aged like crap. Because he's like fully almost bald. Whereas John is like a full head of hair still.
Wait, hold on.
What?
John was his date to the prom. However, Garfield.com states that John took his mother to the prom.
Well, on John's trivia page, like I just read, he took his mom to high school prom, and then another year he took Weezer.
Oh.
Maybe John got held back a year because he's a dipshit.
I mean, at least in my school, you went to prom junior and senior year.
Yeah, same. I didn't know how America worked.
I was allowed to go to prom all 4 years.
God.
And I went once.
I went none.
Good.
God, I know why, but this is, again, really loving whenever any series happens to have any non-human characters where they have to have species human.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm on category human, and it is most of the characters, but it's just because other animals happen to exist.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
God, it's so good.
It's so good. Oh, God.
Oh, man. I hate Liz's page.
It's not
Most
great.
of her page is just taken up by her appearance.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And, like, listing everything she's ever worn in the entirety of the Garfield canon.
Cool.
Ugh.
Cool.
Oh, I do want to read this one piece of trivia.
Yeah.
On June 27th, 1979, she told John her name was not short for Elizabeth, but for Lizard. This was most likely a joke.
No, it's canon now.
It's
It's canon.
canon. Her
It
name
has
is
to be.
Lizard.
It's canon. It's canon. It's canon.
Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. Lizard Wilson.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
God, good to know that the Liz into lizard joke reigns eternal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, here's the other two pages I had picked out, which are Odie and Garfield's horrifying girlfriend.
I hate Arlene a lot.
I hate Arlene's design so much.
Wait, have you guys seen his mom's design?
Yes!
It's real bad. She's just like...
It's just like Garfield, but that got wrung out by the neck.
Yeah, she's just like a long Garfield.
Yeah. Oh, also, I don't exactly know where to find it on every individual. Sorry, I'm looking at Garfield's mom. On everybody's individual page, but they do note how many toes the characters have. And Odie specifically has 2 toes, which I don't like because he's a puppy. He's a dog. He should have more than 2 toes.
I mean, he only has
But he has 2 toes.
one line in his Pete's.
I don't like how little... Oh god, I didn't realize that he also only has 3 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Odie, buddy, are you okay?
Nope,
No.
he's like a fucking chimera.
Oh, poor Odie. I'm gonna read Arlene's on physical appearance because I hate her. Arlene is a slim, sleek, long-tailed, pink-furred cat with a narrow neck and red lips, which seem to be the only one of its kind living in the world.
Free cat, free cat, free cat.
Earlier in the strip's run, she also had a big gap between her 2 front teeth, which Garfield often ridiculed because he's a shit-ass. In the comic strips, she has 3 fingers, including her thumb, like Odie. In the DTV movies and the Garfield show, she's shown to have 4 fingers.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Garfield's
Hey,
so
all of these
fucking
comments
weird.
are really good.
Oh, whose page are you looking at?
Oh, I'm on Odie's. Does he has
Okay.
nasal congestion? What if Odie died by accident? Name, Odie, birthday, August 8th, 1978, catchphrase, bark!
Wow, so Odie can have a catchphrase, but Garfield fucking doesn't?
Oh my god.
I love this comment under his page that just pupper. I love this thread of 2 comments, which someone posts Odie's picture and then someone replies with Odie's picture.
It's really good. I named my dog Odie. Oh my god.
Happy birthday, Odie.
Odie is a dog. I recommend against writing comments with obvious facts.
Mm-hmm.
What against? I just told you. What the heck? Odie is a Tweedledee. I also recommend against writing nonsensical content.
Now, I want you to know that the person who's, like, said, I recommend against writing comments with obvious facts, I just told you, blah, blah, blah. This person is all over this wiki being a total fucking buzzkill.
They're the biggest buzzkill on this wiki! They have to be, like, the main mod or something.
I'm gonna,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna see how much stuff they've changed.
I'm going on their user page.
They have over 17,000 edits.
What?!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh man.
I can't imagine making 17,000 edits to a wiki. That's some nice dedication, though.
That is some insane dedication.
Good on you.
I mean, yeah, this person is more dedicated to anything than I've ever been in my entire life.
There is also...
I would explode. Because this wiki has 2,586 pages.
I was gonna read that there's
Cut that out then.
There seems to be one person who types every single thing, like capitalizes every word of every.
Oh yeah.
Who seems to be their only purpose is to harass this user.
Oh no!
I don't mean like it. Just seems like they have a bizarre rivalry going on.
They do have a lot of interactions.
My favorite is this comment on the Buzzkills page. I know I said I would stop editing on Garfield Wikia on January 1st, 2020, and I know 2020 begun yesterday, but it's still 2020, and now we will have Garfield Originals. Yay! Happy New Year!
Aww.
It really seems like maybe they chilled out for 2020.
I hope so.
It just seems like a really wild. It just seems like a comment. Also, one of their like. I don't know, like, labels is bureaucrat, which is very accurate.
I don't know what that means.
I mean, it's so, oh my god. Hey,
sorry, I went on Nermal's page and I forgot that Nermal's tail just looks like a sock.
Also,
it's been stuffed.
Awarded for making 9,000 edits on articles. This badge has been earned by one person.
Woo! Woo!
I think we're looking at him. Wait a minute. Oh, there's somebody with more wiki points?
Who has more wiki points?
Oh. I think I've seen this person around, and they're not nearly as much of a buzzkill. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to read this one line on the profile. This wiki is run for Garfield fans, not for online rowdies.
Oh no, we have to leave.
Oh, it's us, the online rowdies.
Oh, God. I'm not leaving a comment on this fucking wiki.
Oh, no, you should not.
No.
Oh, God, this person is 21K.
Mm-hmm.
TJ.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
This person is
I love this image on their page that says Penny deserves a better guy. Yeah, everybody deserves a better guy than Garfield. He sucks.
Thus, do not be amazed if your fooling around here ends up with a ban. I've never seen such a joyless wiki in my life.
Well, this person also edits the Heathcliff wiki.
Oh god, really good, actually.
I have to leave. I can't be on a different wiki.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I will say one more thing. They do also edit the Pink Panther wiki.
Yeah.
So this person really lives in a cat-themed wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, this is so much. I can't get over how they are like, no fucking fun allowed.
Oh god, Nermal has a gender section.
Nermal has a gender section, and it's apparently hotly debated.
What's Nermal's comments like?
Oh boy.
Is Nermal he, him, lesbian?
Did you see that comment on Garfield's fucking page?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think there was another one that was like, oh, was it Garfield or... I thought there were a couple people. Yeah, Garfield is a he, him lesbian.
Yeah.
Abnormal is the superhero version of Nermal.
God, there's a lot of people confessing that they thought Nermal was a girl.
Yeah.
I love that it's like a confessional. And, TJ comments, it's not a reason to feel embarrassed.
Oh, man.
Oh god, I have to leave this comment section. I don't like being here. I have to go. I'm going back up. I have to leave.
Oh, I have to leave now.
Nermal's page is actually pretty short.
Nermal's page is pretty short. Anyway.
Nirmala is a vain and pampered cat who regularly and often intentionally annoys Garfield, which usually results in Garfield trying to ship him to Abu Dhabi. What?
Oh no, I think I did. I think I just found what made you leave.
Yeah, I did too.
What was it? Feel free to cut it out.
I love Nirmal and want to spaffle over her lovely round jugs.
That's not
Bryn.
what I saw.
Oh, wait, actually, I'm not going to cut this out. Nirmal is a non-binary icon and should be addressed as such. They may even be gender fluid, but this is not as certain. Yes. Oh, man. Oh,
no,
God. I
left because I started seeing some LGBT discourse and I was like, I need to go.
Yeah, there was a lot. I
believe.
Hey, I'm not going to say their name because I don't really need to bring a fucking hammer down, but whoever just straight up said Nirmal is a non-binary icon, you have nothing but my respect.
Yeah.
And honestly, whoever wrote the Garfield is a he-him lesbian comment, you also have my respect.
No, Garfield doesn't deserve to be a he-him lesbian. He sucks.
Hey.
He fucking sucks.
Hey.
If Garfield's a he-him lesbian, he needs to work on his fucking internalized misogyny.
Not hey. People can be flawed.
He shouldn't critique his girlfriend's appearance. Be a normal person.
Oh god, that's really good. This wiki is a lot. This wiki
is so much. There's so much discourse in the comments. There's like 3 pages of comments.
Ooh, I don't like this one bit. Garfield gets real, huh? Garfield is coming to kill me.
It's a movie.
Oh, man.
Garfield Gets Real is a 2007 CGI film that stars the titular fat orange cat.
Oh.
And there's an extended plot synopsis.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, its trivia section is huge. Oh!
What the hell?
Oh, yeah, this is some real old CG.
Show me. Show me.
Here you go.
Oh, it's horrific.
Oh, God. Yeah, I remember.
It's this really awful render of Arlene.
I remember.
And, like, Nirmal's in the background.
I remember this, like, rubbery looking.
Hang on. I really love this egg-looking dude in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the right side, with his little fin hands.
Hey, everybody. There's a goofs section.
Oh, yes.
When
yes,
John
tell me about
says,
the goofs.
hot, hot, hot 3 times while taking out a pie from a microwave oven, his lips are out of sync.
Oh, no.
In the same scene, John tosses 3 plates into the air, and the last one intersects with the camera. When Garfield wakes up, he keeps mentioning that it is Monday, but when the newspaper goes to print, it says that it is Thursday. Okay, honestly, how do you fuck that one up?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's Garfield.
It's Garfield. It's always Monday. It exists in a state of perpetual Monday.
Yeah.
In the fire scene, John tries to catch Garfield from the chandelier at the main staircase. When John reaches out to grab Garfield, there is no rail on the stairs. It comes back in the very next shot and disappears again after Garfield says, "Need a lift?"
Oh. Whenever the fire scene is going in slow motion, the fire in the background is not in slow motion.
I love trying to visualize movies and other shows from just the goofs section. It feels like I'm starting to peek in some real arcane knowledge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
In the real world, Odie's bone is being chased by chihuahuas, and after the lamppost shot, they land flat on the ground near Odie. The computer had very poor animation performance to clear the clay off of the chihuahuas after they arise from the land and chase after Odie. That's a weird fucking sentence.
That's a very strange sentence.
After they arise from the land, they're gonna kind of kill Odie.
Oh,
they do just try to kill Odie.
God, Garfield's mom is so fucking ugly.
Oh, I hate it. I hate all this.
Yeah, anyway, that was all the pages I expanded.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Unlike most Garfield media, humans can understand what he is saying in the comic strip world. Odie is able to speak more English in the film than in the comic strip.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, God. I don't like this one fucking bit.
What do you not like one fucking bit, Aster?
I don't like the implication that when Odie goes into the real world, he knows more English.
So is it like a Meowth situation? Where he is just around more people speaking language? He just learns?
I don't know.
Hey, who's this ugly son of a bitch?
Oh. What?
Harry is a cat who Garfield often encounters. Usually in the series, Harry is shown as Garfield's frenemy. He looks like someone's persona.
He looks like a Bubsy era persona.
He is a little Bubsy.
He's a little bit
He's
Bubsy.
like a Bubsy recolor.
So
he's just like a brown cat, but then his eyelids are green, and he has one red eye and one green eye, and his nose is green. And I think his claws might be green.
This cat is diseased.
This cat is absolutely diseased. I want to read the personality section real quick, though, just because I think it's interesting. Harry is in many ways like Garfield in that he is very badly behaved. Unlike Garfield, he does not seem to care. Unlike Garfield, he does not seem to have quite so much morality.
Does Garfield have morals?
I don't think Garfield has morals. Harry loves sweet birds, and on 2 occasions...
Oh, wait, no, I know why that's a thing. It's because Garfield looks down on other cats who chase mice and eat them.
Oh, you know, I like also, does Garfield have morals? Garfield commits war crimes.
Where does Garfield commit war crimes?
I just assume he has at this point.
I mean, like, he's been around long enough that...
You know what? I think
if Mario can commit war crimes, then Garfield can.
I'm gonna wager that by leaving Lyman in that basement, probably constitutes as some kind of human rights violation and or war crime.
Do we need to
find? Oh, yep. Here's a picture of it.
Oh,
so
let me load it.
So the last episode of Wikiboys is we just try to find a wiki of legal documentation.
we just fully unraveled. Oh my god, is he missing his middle fingers? Ah!
Oh, and here's his head. Here's his head in the oven.
They fucking kill Lyman.
Hey, what the?
Lyman's fucking dead.
Lyman's dead.
Here's he has some dialogue here too.
I want to make sure that
basement.
People listening to audio understand what we're looking at.
Yeah.
But it is an image from presumably a Garfield point-and-click adventure game.
Yeah, it's the scary whatever game.
Yeah.
Scary Scavenger Hunt.
Scary Scavenger Hunt. So it is a basement room where Garfield is just standing there, and Lyman is inexplicably chained to the wall, dressed in rags. And his middle fingers are missing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also an image of him in his in the kitchen with Lyman's head decapitated and in an oven. This is great.
Yep.
I'd say this constitutes as something of a crime.
Oh, this is criminal.
Garfield went down in that basement, and Lyman begged for food, and he didn't have it. He didn't give him any. He just ignored him.
Right, I think that he's either just committing a regular crime or a war crime, depending. I think that because this is clearly a criminal activity and Garfield didn't do anything to make it any better.
Oh god.
He might be aiding and abetting.
I found screen caps from the Garfield horror game.
Oh,
no, I don't want to see them.
I don't want this.
You don't want to see them.
I don't want this.
They're not good.
Oh.
Also, this header on the front page of the Garfield wiki is just really good. It's just like a close-up of Garfield's eyes.
I really love it.
Okay. I also realized that we didn't actually say, but the, little banner at the top where it's, Garfield Wiki with the characters and the community and, the Explore tabs and all that, the header text is just, quote, nice touch.
Yeah, that's one of Garfield's popular sayings.
Mm-hmm. It's one of his popular sayings. It's not a catchphrase.
I thought maybe it was one that it was, some text that cycled, but no, it just stays this nice touch forever.
It just stays nice touch.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I really wish I could fuck with random page on this wiki, but it's all comic strips and cartoon pages.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
I didn't actually go to the homepage of this and, like, read it in full.
Oh.
Hey there. In order to see our new font in action, please download the Garfield font right here.
Huh?
Our new font in action.
Oh, that's in Russian. Oh, this is,
Oh.
Oh,
my, I got a big error. I'm not allowed to go here.
Good.
Hachi-machi. Hachi-machi.
Ooh.
Okay, goodbye. I'm not getting
no,
a
no
it-
Garfield font
it's-
on this.
It's just the font used in the comics.
It is.
It's just
That would suck to read on a
like,
wiki.
okay, honestly, just use Comic Sans.
Yeah.
It's basically the
Or,
same
like-
thing.
Just use Anime Ace.
Yeah.
No, I did hit random page and I got a Nintendo game. Oh no, excuse me, a Game Boy Advance game. Garfield and His 9 Lives.
Garfield and His 9 Lives.
God. The player controls Garfield, who can jump, kick, crawl, and dash.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Oh man. Oh man.
I just want to.
Really?
I do actually just want to read what this game is real quick.
Yeah.
This game consists of 9 levels, played in order. Each level has a different objective. At the end of every third level, Garfield must fight a boss. The Arbuckle Farm. Garfield must find 10
boss.
eggs. Haunted House. Garfield must find a key and escape the haunted house. Who the fuck put Garfield in a haunted house?
Whoever put Lyman in the basement.
Who put Lyman in the basement? Who put Lyman in the basement?
I don't like this. Also, I like Garfield. Cancelled.
Oh, are you looking at the list of games I just sent?
Yeah. Garfield.
Yeah.
Cancelled. Which is an
I think
Atari.
Ooh, yeah, it's an Atari game.
Garfield's comedy special. Garfield, parentheses, cancelled.
Stop!
Oh, man.
Kills you.
Oh. This
I love that there was a Garfield kart game.
Garfield cancelled. The ROM for this game was never allowed to be distributed until Jim Davies
No.
gave the game
What the
designer
hell
permission
did you
to
just
distribute
send,
it.
Master?
Oh, God, it's not working.
What is this?
It's a gif of Garfield clones.
Oh God.
Why are there
I'm in-
Garfield clones?
I'm in his gallery because I want to see if there's a picture of baby Garfield.
Oh yeah.
Baby Garf.
Mostly because I just do think it would be cute, actually. Yeah, it's the Garfield clones are really grim.
They all have fish bowls on their heads.
Yeah.
They're like, I assume it's like the color compression from the GIF combined with like, I assume this is very old looking at the backgrounds. They're very Cheeto colored.
They are very
Yeah,
Cheeto.
Garf's a little Cheeto colored.
I want to take a bite.
Oh, here's another Cheeto Garfield. Let me copy this image. Come here.
Slap into a Garfield.
Let me copy the image.
Oh my God, wait. Oh! Hey.
What is this?
It is Garfield
it's like
Curve. It is Garfield
Paper
Curve.
Jam Garfield.
It is definitely Paper Jam Garfield. And that's
Oh my
Baby
God.
Garf. Baby Garf has his own
Baby
wiki.
Why is he have a
Why is
typewriter?
Garfield Baby what?
It has 12 pages.
Okay, so we gotta
Wait,
do...
oh! You found a different wiki!
is
Yes,
this
I
a complete...
This is a different wiki. Garfield. Oh, man. This is
Baby
gonna...
Garfield is a sweet boy, no one say anything bad. Garfield has been eating lasagna since he was birthed, maybe even in the womb.
And to my suspicions, Baby Garfield is actually as cute as I thought. Oh, wait. This is actually a cute image. Hold on.
It's just soft pastel Garfield.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Teddy.
baby!
He nappy with his bear.
With Pookie.
Yeah, Pookie.
What? Is this like... What is this?
Hey, I want to read the recent wiki activities.
Oh,
You
Jesus
do,
Christ.
though. You do.
Baby Garfield, Dorothy Zbornak, who is portrayed by Bea Arthur in the in the TV series Golden Girls, Dave the Barbarian, and Bernie Sanders.
Mm?
Mm-hmm. Oh God! Hey, yeah, yep, huh,
Which one are you reacting to?
Bernie Sanders.
Baby Arlene or Bernie Sanders?
Oh man. Oh my God. Whoo!
Is this...
Hey, this is bad, actually.
Whoops.
What the
Is this like... Is this just like a series of official art that someone's made a wiki for? Or...
I think
Is this like... What is this? Okay, so this is like... This type of art is on like merchandise for babies and stuff. So it is like official art, obviously, but...
I can't parse this.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
So the category page for babies. Garfield Baby TM. The cute stands here.
Oh man.
Is Baby Arlene Nope, Baby Arlene still looks bad to look at.
Yeah, she looks terrible.
Hungry for a hug. Wait.
Yeah, it's a picture of Baby Garfield with his arms up.
I do have to send pictures of these very small little itty bitty baby mice. Their names are Squeak and Squawk.
Squeak and Squawk are little mice, and they are incredibly round and very good.
Yeah.
They're really good. Also, I am on Google.
Oh!
Which means I'm getting fan art.
It's Boss Baby Garfield! We have to stop here. I can't let you go any further. Rook, you can't. We have to stop.
Mm.
We have to stop.
I can't handle this.
Wait, I found a rubber baby Garfield toy. Placed. Look at him.
I appreciate him.
I do appreciate him.
I'll squish him.
I wanna just take like 2 seconds to like deconstruct like what was up with like the baby trend in like the late 80s, early 90s.
Right? What was up with that?
Muppet babies was a big
Muppet
thing.
babies. There was like the mini what was it called? Like the baby like the baby tunes with like tiny Bugs Bunny and stuff.
Was it Tiny Toons?
Tiny Toons? Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons.
There was the... Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Also, Daffy was green for some reason. I guess because he's a baby.
Okay, I was thinking about a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
But I just looked up Baby Scooby-Doo, and there's just a bunch of like... No, it's actually really good. There's, first of all, baby costumes. Like, costumes for babies that are of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And then little brown Great Danes that look like Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Share some, coward.
I am. Hold on. Oh, this is real good. Also, just some actual... Tiny Toons had such a viscerally unpleasant... We're getting a little bit off the rails, but we're going to bring it back.
We're at the end. It's fine.
Yeah, because it is tangentially... I know, isn't he the cutest little boy? Like, I want to know what hooch everybody was drinking that made all these execs think, like, you know what, these beloved characters that everybody loves and knows... baby.
They need to be baby.
They need to be baby. Baby time.
Were there any others?
There definitely were.
I mean, like, I feel like Rugrats doesn't count.
Well, no, right, because that's not like a baby version of like existing characters. I want to say there was like a Sesame Street Babies.
There's definitely.
I just found the worst piece of fan art I've ever seen in my entire life. Hang on, Google's trying to think. Google thinks I want to save this image when I don't. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm gonna cry at these Scooby-Doo puppies. Anyway, here's this terrible piece of fan art. Yeah, Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
Here's Tiny Toons' Attack on Titan.
Okay. I don't want to discuss that anymore, and I want to talk about Baby Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The baby Muppets are so cute, though.
I like the Muppet Babies style, like the show, is really unappealing. But any like
any of the actual, like, physical
Puppets?
puppets. They're so cute.
I'm gonna fucking cry at Baby Big Bird.
They just look like stuffed animals.
Baby Big Bird is so exquisitely round.
Wait,
That
this
is
is
just
so fucked up.
pleasant to look at.
There's, like, I'm looking at the actual show. I don't like how Kermit has special eyes, but this little baby frog he's with it doesn't. Is Kermit okay?
Wait. Oh god! I also did not know that there was a new Muppet Babies.
This is a
Yeah.
second Muppet Babies.
Yeah, this on Disney Junior.
Also, I really need to have a moment where I think about the fact that this is a fucking tadpole.
This is
Yeah,
the tadpole.
I love
He
that
has a
it's
tail!
like a
Yeah, he has a little tail.
I love that he has the
Oh,
little
God.
tail.
Is it? I think his name might be Robin.
Yeah, the image says it's Robin.
Yeah, Robin is his. As if I remember my Muppet lore correctly, Robin is his cousin.
Oh my god.
Hey, where I want the actual Muppet Babies puppets because I just need to I need to cry about puppets.
Alright. Well, I
Hang on,
guess...
do we want to like end this and then slap into a Wikiboys discuss? Maybe if you want to talk about puppets.
No, I think...
I don't know if I have the chutzpah for it, but oh god, sorry, I'm including me having a meltdown over this stuffed baby Kermit. Oh my god, he's so cute. He has a little polo shirt and shorts.
Alright, well, I think we have to
The
wrap
shirt has a
up.
little frog on it.
We have to wrap up because Aster's gonna absolutely die.
Yeah. You can find us on Twitter at WikiWaysPod, and you can find me on Twitter at Twigwing.
You can find me on Twitter at @AlexMostlyOK.
And you can find me on Twitter at Nerd of Goodness.
And we have actually had a website for a while now.
Yeah, we're just bad about saying it.
We keep talking about it, and I have to go find it because I can't remember if it's Wikiboys or WikiWaysPod.
It's Wikiboys Pod.
I have to fucking open our Twitter to find out what our... Yeah, it's wikiboyspod.weebly.com. And currently it does, it has, a list of all our episodes if you're too lazy for YouTube, I fucking guess. But yeah. And also, if anyone ever wants to ask us questions, we do have a Curious Cat that's also just Wikiboyspod.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone's used it yet, because I can't figure out how to log out of Curious Cat, and right now it will only lock me into my own personal one, and not the Wikiboys one. So I'll have to figure out how to hack my browser.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
this has been Wikiboys, and we'll fix it in post, probably.
Probably.
Oh, I don't know how much you can fix this in post. The music used in this episode is Quirky Dog by Kevin MacLeod, found at Incomptech.com and used under the Creative Commons license.